I was so tired I couldn't get out of bed. I didn't want to leave the house. I was going to the bathroom 20 times a day
Mm-hmm.
and I was miserable. And I was sick of trying every medication that my doctors gave me and feeling even worse from the side effects.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I had dabbled with natural remedies before, but didn't really know where to start. So, um, yeah, that's where you come in.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So I remember when I first talked to you, one thing I thought that was really great about you, and I knew that you were going to get great results, was you had such a healthy mindset. You were really willing to open up and say, I'll try new things, I'll change my diet, I'll try new types of natural remedies, and you just were really optimistic about where you wanted to go and how hard you were willing to work. So I knew from the beginning that you were going to do really well. And I think I told you that the first time I talked to you. I said, "Don't worry, I know you're going to do well," and you did. And that just goes to show how much having a healthy mind really matters. So I know that we did the Shield program together for now we've worked together for around 3 months, and what kind of results were you getting, or have you gotten since you started working using the Shield program and incorporating those types of natural remedies?
Yeah, so I basically my energy levels first and foremost have been, an astronomical change. I can now pretty much live a normal life and I'm so happy. I can walk down to the beach. I have enough energy. I never feel like I need to sleep all day. I just sleep at night and that's it. And I know that I'm getting enough nutrients from my diet to yeah, sustain me and yeah, be able to feel amazing and um, yeah, and not have any, worries about going out and feeling like, oh, looking at my watch, wondering when I can go home, to bed, or, yeah, just go to the bathroom constantly. Yeah, I remember telling you, I had anxiety from, leaving the apartment, like even just to duck down to the shops down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I mean, just that change in itself, like, is, yeah, is
Yeah,
incredible.
and you've been able
Um,
to even have a sip of alcohol or a drink here and there if you wanted, right? You're not where you
yeah,
are. You can't have that anymore, and even be able to
yeah,
stay up late with your friends and feel a little more comfortable about going out and not so worried
yeah,
about where's the closest restroom, and also
yeah,
keeping. Yeah, yeah. What about like you've also gained a little weight, gotten a little more energy, and your strength's up, and you're basically drug free for the last 3 months now,
hmm.
and you've been able to take what drugs were you on before?
I was on prednisone. I was on antibiotics, so Flagyl and ciprofloxacin. Um, I was on vedolizumab infusions.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was on budesonide, which is another steroid. So yeah, and what else was I on? I was on Remicade before vedolizumab infusions. I was on Humira injections.
Mm. And
Um,
and your health is now. Would you think your health's better than it ever was on any of those drugs?
oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, you've been able to reduce the amount of drugs you use, increase your energy, get specific with your diet, and normalize your stomach. No pain, no blood, no real sense of urgency to where you're worried about having to have surgery or get back on harsh drugs. So, I mean, in your experience, do you feel natural medicine is really for something everyone should try and get involved in?
Oh, 100%, definitely. I wouldn't even, think about, going back on any of those hard medications anymore because the natural stuff just works, and it doesn't have any side effects.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's even though it does, take a little bit longer to work, it's definitely worth it because, um, you know, you're not getting any, I had so many side effects. My skin was horrible. I had fatigue. My weight was really low and I had no appetite. I didn't want to eat.
Hmm.
Um, Food, I had the worst relationship with food. Um, but all along, everyone was telling me that I looked great. So I, it didn't really sink in until I couldn't get out of bed and yeah, that's,
You're at
yeah,
your last stroke, at the last straw, so to speak. So
yeah, yeah.
that's amazing. And I'm proud of you. I think you're going to do amazing things, and you've already done amazing things. And I'd say the last question is, what would you recommend to someone in your shoes? Maybe it's a young girl out there, or a young guy who doesn't really know if this will work for them, and they don't have, a bunch of training in natural medicine. What would you recommend? What would you say to them?
I would definitely say just there's so many resources out there, on the internet, and the best thing ever is to have Skype consultations with you because you don't have to get up and go to the doctors. You can just literally lie in bed and have an appointment
Oh,
with
great, yeah.
a nutritionist.
Dr. Dane in the house. Just don't go
Yeah,
anywhere. You
and
just
it's so easy.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'm glad I can
and
provide that convenience.
and to be able to feel good about yourself again, um, that feeling is priceless. It's unbeatable. To just be able to feel amazing, and for girls, like, you can put a bit of makeup on and do your hair and buy a nice outfit, and it's true that when you feel good, you look good. um, but at the same time, if you want to, if you feel horrible, putting a bit of makeup on actually makes you feel a bit better because,
You,
it's
you feel
yeah,
girl,
it's
that's
nice
right.
when you look good, you feel good as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. So, okay, all right, Katrina, thanks so much, and I'm so happy for you, and I'm so happy you've been able to change your life, and I love working with you, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.